Like they're just gonna publicly put down black women until they make you be what they want you to be. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, baby. I'm back with a quick analysis of Pop the Balloon. I dissected one video about a man who rejected, well, a woman who actually rejected a man, the whole thing about natural hair type of thing. Now I'm back with this, okay? This was actually kind of hilarious to me. This was sort of hilarious to me. This guy, this hood rat, hood booger guy is on Pop the Balloon. And he's making it clear that he wants a snow bunny. He wants to date white women. But here's the thing. He couldn't stop talking about black women. So I just want to put it out there right now. Ladies, there are a lot of black men who are in pain, who feel rejected from black women, and they're using white women as a rebound. And I would tell white women, stop dating black men who actually don't want you. And it's very obvious when a man actually wants something he claims he doesn't want, when he cannot stop talking about them. Like when you date a guy, he keeps talking about his ex. He keeps talking about his ex because he still wants his ex. He's hurt, he's obsessed, and he can't get over it, and he still desires her. So this guy right here, he still wants black women. And there are a number of them who still want black women and go and pretend that they only want a white woman, but they cannot stop talking about black women. Look at this guy and how he acted on Pop the Balloon, okay?
Okay, what would you say makes you a real one?
Man, I'm from the streets. I work out daily, and I just keep it real, man. That's about it.
You work out daily. I can't tell you from the streets, but I can tell you work out daily. What would you say you're looking for in a real one?
This right here, man. Snow bunnies.
Oh, you like the white women?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, that's why you're here, and I'm happy to have you here. Now, let's go for this. In relationships, there are breakers, red flags. Okay, what would you say makes you a real one?
Man,
Now, I would not want this man, okay? I don't want this man. This man, you know, he says he's from the streets and everything. He's not clean cut. He's just not my type at all. So this is a lower class black man. And look at the women. I mean, seriously, I just find it funny when black men really believe I'm supposed to feel threatened or intimidated or feel bad when these women look like this. Now, the one all the way on the right, she looks pretty decent. She's okay. The other two women, I mean, it's just hilarious to me when they're trying to put black women in competition with women. I mean, look, I'm not saying they're not totally tore up, but I don't feel anything. I don't feel in competition at all. And I'm pretty sure I could easily pull this man, even though I don't want this man. So let's see what he's saying even more.
okay. So I like a woman that's submissive, right?
Okay.
White women, they listen. Black women don't listen to me.
I don't. Okay.
White women, they listen. Black women don't listen to me.
I don't. Okay. If you're going to be disrespectful,
Black women don't listen to me.
I don't. Okay.
They listen. Black women don't.
Okay, do you hear that pain in his voice? Do you hear that frustration? Black women don't listen to me. See, this is a man who wants authority. I don't know him personally, but from what I gathered from this episode, this is a black man who doesn't have a decent job. He probably wants his woman to pay half the rent, and he wants to be respected with authority, or he might not be that bright and he doesn't feel respected, you know? So he's frustrated. He wants power. He wants to feel like a man. He wants a woman that's just going to shut up, probably pay half the rent, and just be quiet and listen to me. It's not necessarily that a black woman is not listening to, you know, his daily activities, what's going on in your life, you know, what's going on. He wants a woman that makes him feel like he's in control. Okay, and that he's running the ship, even if he actually isn't really. But that's how he wants to feel. He's also probably frustrated because the black women that he wants are not interested in him. So he's bitter about it. So he's now, I mean, if you want a white woman because you're actually attracted to some, that's different. But when you're going to white women because you have some vendetta against black women, or you feel I want to make black women jealous, or damn it, I just have to go to a white woman now because I just can't get the type of black woman that I want. You know, he's on a show. There's no black women there. It's only white women there for him to choose. So why are you bringing up black women when your only option to choose from are white women who are there for you to date, but yet you're still talking about your frustrations with black women because you actually want a black woman and you came on this show to talk down publicly about black women, to get vengeance and embarrass black women publicly, but also you just really don't want a white woman. That's why he cannot stop talking about black women, despite black women are not even on the show for him.
Like a woman that's submissive, right?
Okay.
White women, they listen. Black women don't listen to me.
I don't. Okay, if you're going to be disrespectful to black women, then I'm going to ask you to leave.
I'm not trying to be
Okay,
disrespectful.
so I mentioned color.
Okay.
So give me a quality. So you don't like loud.
Yes.
You want a submissive woman.
Yes. Yes.
You have one.
This was hilarious. And I have to ask the white women, why didn't you pop your balloon? Why do you want a man that doesn't actually want you? Any white woman that's dating black men, if all he keeps talking about is black women and black women's hair choices and black women this and that, why can't you see the truth? He wants a black woman. He's not truly happy with his choice. That's why he can't stop talking about black women, because he's conflicted internally. And he's conflicted and he's ashamed of himself. He knows what he's doing. He feels ashamed that he's quote unquote abandoning his race of women. And he wants to voice his frustrations because he's hoping it will change black women to being what he wants you to be. But no. He's on a show and there's nothing but white women there and none of them pop their balloon. Baby, I don't want you if you keep talking about your ex or you keep talking about your race of women, because I can clearly see that is who you really want to be with and you're frustrated. So now you're trying to turn to me as some sort of rebound. Okay, and that's been the case for a lot of white women. If I was a white woman, I want to know you're with me because you actually think I look good and you actually like me as a person, not black women, this and that. So why are you using me as a rebound? You using me because you didn't get what you wanted in your race type of thing, you know? So and then you have some of them who also are suffering from low self-esteem and they want a man, so they'll deal with the black man who keeps putting down black women and uplifting her, and they both relish in this hatred of the black woman together or having a self-esteem boost, and they'll get off on it if they believe you're staring at them at Walmart or somewhere like, oh, they're hating on our relationship. See, you could have had them. I don't want this bummy ass bum black man, this street black man with all these tattoos everywhere type of thing. No, absolutely not. And they're always saying the stereotypes. Black men have a lot of stereotypes, but yet you rarely see black women going on dating shows talking about it. We just move on to the next man who we want type of thing. You know, I don't have an issue being submissive to a man who is a leader and who is my man. You know, I respect my man's authority if I let you be my man. You know, I want to be submissive to my man. I like being a woman. I like being soft and dainty. I like feeling protected. I like my intelligent man. You know what I'm saying? I like those type of things. So I don't speak for every doggone woman, but that's me. So it's like the same script they keep reading from. Like they're just going to publicly put down black women until they make you be what they want you to be, even though there are plenty of black women who actually do submit to their men. And there are some who don't submit to their men and have issues. You know, you have a multitude of different things going on, but I can see right through this. This man wants a black woman. He does not want white women. And this has been the case for a lot of black men. As quiet as it's kept, they actually do want a black woman because they cannot stop obsessing over black women, even when they get in relationships with women not black. You know, they say, some of them say they cannot stand black women, you know, but they get with the women not black and they're like, oh, my daughter with her, they're black women. Then you're going around saying I hate black women type of thing. Maybe they're looking for a new replacement of the black woman. Some, you know, I'm not even going to get into that, but it's just amazing to me. So yeah, this was an interesting episode of Pop the Balloon. This is an angry, bitter black man who was frustrated that he didn't get the black woman that he wants and that he's looking for. And now you go on a show where your whole selection are white women that you said you wanted. You said you wanted a white woman. There they go for you. And all he did on this episode was bring up black women to complain about. And it's like, why aren't you focusing on the white women who were there for love? Because that's not where his heart is for real. And that's the case for a number of them who have internal conflict within themselves and talking about black women, this and that, this and that. And even when you are what some of them want, that some of them still complain if it's not how they wanted it to be. It's not perfection. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. You know, always looking at you under the lens, waiting for you to slip up as a black woman so they can say, see, I knew y'all would like this. This is why I should date out my race. Meanwhile, there are 50 things wrong with some of these men, and yet you don't see black women nitpicking everything to death or rejecting them to death. In fact, on these dating shows, I will see black women calling men who look like this good looking and nice looking. The men don't even come on the shows dressed that great to meet a woman. They put hardly any effort in on some of these shows, and the black women are still uplifting these men and making them think they're dime pieces or they're a great catch, and a good portion of them really aren't half the time. And they still pour into them and give them a chance. But yet you have black men like him who have to keep, and it's not just on Pop the Balloon, it's just in everyday life. You know, if they're dating women not black, why do you keep talking about black women? When I've dated interracially, I don't bring up black men. Why? What does a black man have to do with us? I'm talking to you. Why do I have to bring up a black man? You know? I don't do that when I've talked to men not black. It's like it's a new relationship. We're getting to know each other. Why would I be talking about a black man while I'm dating this man not black repeatedly? I mean, he probably would think, well, damn, do you want a black man? Why do you keep bringing black men up to me? That's what most people with working brains would usually think, you know? I don't know. So I just wanted to share this video clip with you. And my thing is, though, if you do date a man who is not black and you share frustrations about things that happen to you, like if you talk about black women's femicide and all that stuff and they don't care, or they try to dismiss you, oh, you can't talk about. Look out for men who are in the patriarchy heavily, where they will defend abuse you've gone through within the community and protect him because he's still a man. You know, like if you talk about something as a black woman that goes on and towards black women from black men, and he catches an attitude with you and he tries to defend him based on the fact that he's just a man, I wouldn't talk to that man. Be wary of that type of thing that does exist too. So that is it for this video. I'm pretty sure I left out a few more things to say. I didn't want to go on one of my legendary rants, which are usually epic, let's just be honest. But look, please like, share, and subscribe. Isn't this a beautiful picture before I go? I mean, look, we have the legendary Janet Jackson, and I had to put Iman because Michael Jackson, Remember the Time, one of the most legendary music videos that we ever saw, and Iman representing, very beautiful video. I absolutely loved it. And look, we have Rebe. Look how similar Janet and Rebe look. Seriously, absolutely beautiful. The Jacksons are just so beautiful, and they look so much alike, Rebe and Janet. They are sisters, so just a beautiful photo, regal. So look, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Please get those likes up. You all take care. Bye, everybody.